Vergessen, vergessen. Ich vergesse, vergesse, vergesse. I forget.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
This is
But
incredible.
you can't find them.
How did you get them? How did you
I
get
got
them?
them in the 1980s. But I remember that I got this originally because I wanted to be working in a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to Israel. I remember that in early 80s, and so I could just carry this thing
Well,
and work.
So you sang in the hotel room with this?
Yes, I did.
Is it battery operated as well?
Yeah,
Wow.
it is. So that was the original thing. How do I take a keyboard with me when I'm working?
This is incredible. I love these sounds. I mean, you don't think about this anymore.
I know.
You think about these new ones, and you try to get these sounds and all this
I know, you
electronics,
can.
but truly, and
You know
not
what-
just that, the physicality
I
of
know.
this.
You know what's also really crazy is that Manfred Eicher, so he in ECM, so of course, he really wants acoustic instruments and real piano and everything. But he did accept when the memory song is played with these keyboards.
That's beautiful.
I think the thing that I've always felt about teaching is, I feel like when I'm teaching is maybe the time in my life and working with kids, the kids, where I am not there. Meredith it's like Meredith is not there. I'm actually totally like in the situation. I don't have words for it, but it's selfless. It's selfless in the good sense of
Well,
the
you
word.
just said it. I'm in the situation. I'm in the room with you right now. We're learning by
Yeah.
listening to you.
Yeah.
You could be called a teacher right now in this conversation. You didn't prepare a lesson plan,
Yeah.
but you can do it so naturally. Your conversation comes out, and you can bring us into your world immediately.
And you know what I feel like, going to Sarah Lawrence, at a good time in my life, I realized that I can't tell you too many facts of what I learned there, but I learned the joy of learning, the joy of asking questions and curiosity for your whole life. Just the joy of learning itself. If you can give that to the kids, they got their lives.
Now, what I like about your coffee,
It's very strong. It's double extra strength, extra dark French roast.
last time I was here, you gave me a cup of coffee. I didn't sleep that night.
It is strong. I'm only having a sip.
I'm gonna have a sip also.
Yeah, we're all
You know,
going.
Thank you. Thank you for your music.
Oh gosh,
Thank you for visiting with the
thank
children.
you. I mean, as I say, I feel like they're my lineage in a way. Thinking a lot about it, and also how do I pass this on? I always think that the person that makes something probably does things unconsciously that they can't pass on. Like some of my early solos cannot be passed on. There's no way. It's like a mentality as well as what I was doing vocally. So, the solo things, I understand how it can't be passed on, but I think there are things that you know intuitively that you don't even know to articulate to pass on. Because I see that with someone like Merce Cunningham. It's like he had a story for every movement he did, but for for his company, they were more like athletes.
Right.
So sort of because I don't even know if he didn't want to or he wasn't even aware of what his inner story was. But somehow I feel like when I hear the kids sing the music, I just feel like it's there, and so I just hope that when I leave, you'll keep on doing my music.
100%. We're always going to be.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it now.
And it translates. That's the thing that's so amazing, because a lot of times something gets lost in the translation process to another group. That again, the notes are all there, everything's great, but there's not, the life isn't in there. But there's something about, I think, the way the kids, they have a natural sense of inquiry, so they're going to learn in a different way. Remember Three Heavens and Hells, where it was group 2 or something like that, and they had to count like crazy.
Oh my God.
And then they had these meetings where they all couldn't learn in the same way, so they broke off into, one group went out into the hall, figured out, it was the same material, but they figured out another way
Different
of learning.
formula.
That was so great.
They had different
They
formulas.
literally figured out a different way of learning something.
We still have those scores because there were 4 different versions
Of that
of
same
how
material?
to memorize. Yes, and we still have the scores because when we were on tour, it became so important.
Well, no one memorizes that. It's not
Well,
not
we never did. That's the only piece that I ever did in my life where we read a score.
It's an impossible.
We never did. It's actually my only we have I do this funny thing because we have the music stands and then you just see the music stand lights and then little by little the lights. We use that
Right. As a
thing.
prop, right?
Yeah. But it's like how they did that, but then also just, it's so beautiful because of the choreography. I just think Three Heavens and Hells with those teenage young women. Oh my!
Should we do that?
You really should. It's so hard. I know my music is so hard. And then Ursula Oppens, when she did my piano music, who I just think is the goddess of the piano, she said, "This is the hardest music I ever played."
It's impossible. I mean, it's
That's not impossible. It's really possible.
No, but
It's possible,
it's
and
po- but
it's genius. It really is. It's genius.
It's impossible to just look at it right away and say, "I got this," because even when you have it, it's not about the notes.
No.
So what you do when you come and work with these children is everything has a meaning, and that's a difference. You thought about it so carefully. It's not just done for the sake of being done. And I think when our young people hear you speak, when I hear you speak, I learn that everything is important.
Yeah.
It's not just.
There's no fill.
Well, we should go back because we have rehearsal at 4:30. Listen, we don't get this. I don't get this enough. And I want to say.
Yeah, we gotta nourish each other, don't we, in this world?
I love it.
That's the only thing that we got. The four of us. Bye, sweetie. So good to see you.
Thank you
Bye,
for everything.
Mwah.
Thank you so much. But so there you go.